One day we'll travel the world together. When we move in together, everything will be different. I promise, once I get through this, I'll be the partner you deserve. You held on to those words. You built your life around them. You stayed through the pain because you believed the future they painted for you. But that future never came, and deep down they knew it never would. This is called future faking, and it's one of the most heartbreaking manipulation tactics that exists, because it doesn't just steal your present, it steals your hope. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what future faking is, why narcissists use it, and how to tell the difference between a real promise and a trap. But here's what most videos won't tell you, and this is important, so stay until the end. I'll show you the one question that exposes a future faker immediately, and why recognizing this tactic might be the key to finally letting go. Let's get into it. Hey, welcome back to Twisted Mind Files. If you're new here, this channel is all about understanding the darker side of human psychology without losing your humanity in the process. Quick reminder before we dive in, I'm not a licensed psychologist. Everything I share comes from years of personal experience and research, not a textbook. If you're here trying to understand someone in your life, you're in the right place. Now let's talk about future faking. So what exactly is future faking? Future faking is when someone makes promises, plans, or paints a picture of a future together that they have no intention of actually creating. It's not about someone whose plans change or who genuinely tries but fails. It's about someone who uses the idea of a future as a tool to keep you invested in the present. Think about it like this. A real partner says, "Let's plan a trip," and then you plan the trip. You book flights, you go. A future faker says, "One day we'll travel everywhere together," over and over. But when you try to actually book something, there's always a reason why now isn't the right time. The promise exists to keep you hoping, not to become reality. And here's what makes it so painful. The future they describe is usually exactly what you want. They've listened to your dreams, they know what you long for, and they use that knowledge to create a fantasy that keeps you hooked. And you keep waiting for that place to arrive. First, it creates investment. Every time you imagine that future together, you become more emotionally invested. You start building your life around promises that were never real. You turn down other opportunities. You forgive bad behavior. You stay. Because leaving would mean losing not just the relationship, but the entire future you've been imagining. The narcissist knows this. They're not selling you a relationship, they're selling you a dream. Second, it buys them time. Future faking is the ultimate deflection. Every time you bring up a problem, something that needs to change, something that hurts, they can redirect to the future. "I know things are hard right now, but once we're married, it'll be different. Just wait until I get this promotion, then I'll have more time for us." Third, it keeps you confused. This is subtle but important. Future faking creates cognitive dissonance. Part of you sees the reality, they're not showing up, things aren't changing, promises keep breaking. But another part of you holds on to the beautiful future they described. So you stay stuck, unable to fully trust them, but unable to leave either. Because what if the future they promised is real? What if you give up right before everything gets better? That confusion is intentional. It keeps you paralyzed. Fourth, it makes you the problem. When you finally get frustrated, when you point out that none of these promises ever come true, the narcissist can flip it on you. "You're so impatient. Why can't you just trust me? I'm trying my best, and all you do is complain." Suddenly you're the unreasonable one. You're the one with too many expectations. They were promising you the world, and you couldn't even appreciate it. By the way, if you're still watching, good. Because what I'm about to explain next is how to finally see through the illusion. Keep watching. How do you tell the difference between someone with genuine intentions and a future faker? Because here's the thing, we all make plans that don't work out. Life happens. Circumstances change. That doesn't automatically mean someone is manipulating you. So here are the signs that you're dealing with future faking, not just failed plans. Sign number 1, the promises are always vague. Real plans have details, dates, steps, actions. Future faking stays abstract. Someday, eventually, when the time is right, if you try to pin down specifics and they get frustrated or evasive, that's a red flag. Sign number 2, the goalposts keep moving. You were waiting for them to finish school. They finished, but now you're waiting for them to get settled in their job. They got settled, but now you're waiting for them to pay off debt. The milestone that was supposed to change everything keeps shifting just out of reach. If there's always a new reason why now isn't the right time will never come. It's not a plan, it's a hook. Someone who genuinely wants a future with you will show it in what they do, not just what they say. They'll make sacrifices, they'll prioritize, they'll follow through on small promises, not just paint pictures of big ones. If the words are beautiful but the actions are empty, believe the actions. Sign number 4, The promises come after conflict. Pay attention to when future talk happens. Is it during calm, happy moments? Or does it appear right after a fight, right when you're about to leave, right when they need to pull you back in? Future faking is often used as a repair tool. They hurt you, you pull away, and suddenly they're talking about marriage, kids, traveling the world. Sign number 5. You feel more hopeful about the future than happy in the present. This is the internal check. Ask yourself honestly, are you staying because you're happy now, or because you're hoping things will eventually become what they promised? If your relationship is built on, it'll get better someday, rather than, I love how things are, that's a sign. Here's the one question I promised you, the one that exposes future faking immediately. When they make a promise about the future, ask this: what's our first step? Not, when will this happen? That's too easy to deflect. Not, do you really mean it? That invites reassurance without action. Just, what's our first step? A genuine partner will engage. They'll think about it. They'll want to start making it real. A future faker will get uncomfortable. They'll give vague answers. They'll change the subject. Or they'll get annoyed that you're pressuring them. The reaction tells you everything. How do you protect yourself from future faking? Step 1. Stop waiting. This is hard, but it's essential. Stop putting your life on hold for a future that exists only in words. Make decisions based on how things are now, not how someone promises they'll be. If you wouldn't stay in this relationship as it is today, forever, you have your answer. Step 2. Track the pattern. Write down the promises, not to use against them, but for yourself. When they say, next year we'll take that trip, write it down. When next year comes and there's a new excuse, write that down too. Seeing the pattern on paper breaks through the confusion. It's harder to gaslight yourself when you have a record. Step 3. Set a timeline. Not an ultimatum to control them, a boundary to protect yourself. Decide privately how long you're willing to wait for words to become actions. If nothing changes by then, you have your answer. Step 4. Trust your exhaustion. If you're tired of waiting, if you're tired of hoping, if you're tired of defending this relationship to people who love you, that exhaustion is data. Your body knows what your heart doesn't want to accept yet. Step 5. Grieve the future that wasn't real. This is the hardest part. Letting go of someone who future faked you means grieving not just the relationship, but the entire life you imagined. The trips you'd take, the home you'd build, the person they'd become. None of it was real, but your hope was, and that hope deserves to be mourned before you can move on. You deserve a partner who shows up in the present, not one who keeps selling you a tomorrow that never comes. Future faking is so painful because it exploits your capacity to hope, your ability to believe in someone, your willingness to be patient and give people chances. Those aren't weaknesses, those are beautiful qualities. But they need to be given to someone who deserves them, someone whose actions match their words, someone who builds the future with you, not just talks about it to keep you stuck. If this video helped you see a pattern you couldn't name before, there are 2 videos I want you to watch next. First, if you haven't seen it yet, watch the previous video in this series, The Silent Treatment. It explains how narcissists use silence as punishment, and future faking is often what pulls you back in after they've frozen you out. Second, the next video in this series covers triangulation. That's when narcissists bring other people into the dynamic to make you jealous, insecure, and desperate to prove yourself. I'll leave the links on screen and in the description. The Narcissist's Playbook only works if you don't know it exists. Now you do. If this helped you, leave a comment and tell me, have you ever been future faked? What was the promise that kept you holding on the longest? Take care of yourself. You deserve it. I'll see you in the next one.